Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. It's a little windy out here today, going on our weekly walks, our daily walks with the dogs. As you know, we're going through some rough terrain over here now. I'll let you take a look at that. We're just kind of going a little off-roading on our walk today, just because I want to spice it up a little bit. You know, getting through the neighborhood. There are some other areas to go through. They haven't developed this area yet for walking, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway, just to kind of spice it up a little bit and try something different on our walks. But today, really wanted to talk to y'all about the program itself, for those of y'all that are in the 5&1 program, and how some people start off real good and then start getting into a little plateau here and there. What they call, instead of 5&1, you're kind of doing a 5-ish type of program. So it's super important that you stick to the program as the guide shows you. Make sure if it's not in the guide that you do not eat it. There's a bunch of different apps out there and different sites that can show you exactly what you need to eat, and then some other options that are available, and I'll put that down in the description, so some of y'all that are in the program or are interested in the program, you can look at those sites to see exactly what you need to make sure you are doing 5&1 and not doing 5-ish. Because once you do 5-ish, what happens a lot of times is you start getting off your fat burn, and if you're off your fat burn, this is going to be a little bit slower progress. It doesn't mean you're not going to lose any weight. You can still lose some pounds here and there. It's just not going to be as quick as some may want, and just might take you off that fat burn for a little bit longer. But if it happens, I mean, it's not the end of the world. And that's one of the things, you know, that's good about this program. You know, people are going to mess up here and there. You're going to want to go out with your friends and maybe do something, and you try something that's not on the program. But once you figure that out, you know you messed up that day, just get back on as fast as you can, and you'll get back in the fat burn in no time. I know my wife has done that a couple times, and she's gone into this fat burn blitz where she only did mostly the powdered fuelings instead of the bars, where the bars tend to have a little more sugar and carbs in it. So that kind of helped her get back into fat burn and start losing the weight that she wanted. So just remember, on the program, stick with what's on the guide and try not to deviate too much from that. I know, having drinks and all that is fun with friends, but a lot of times in this program, having that, will definitely kick you off of fat burn. But it's okay. Don't fret. If it happens, it happens. Just get back on and follow that program to the T, so you can get to the healthy weight and goal that you have for yourself. Also, when I started the program, I wanted to keep it real simple, and coaches suggested that I kept it simple as well with my lean and greens. The first few days, or first 5 days or so, all I did was eat chicken and veggies, because I wanted to keep it real simple and just make sure I stayed on program and seeing if it worked. Of course, it worked after that first week, and then I got super bored with chicken and veggies after 5 days, so I started implementing a lot of those lean and green recipes that are out there on the app and on Pinterest and some other things as well. And so those started helping out more of the program. The lean and green recipes are amazing and delicious and super healthy for you. Can't believe you're eating healthy when you're making those lean and green recipes. And that first couple weeks, kind of stay into the leanest portion of your proteins, just so you can get into that good fat burn while you're in the program. And then you can start adjusting it, going into your lean and your leaners, your choices for proteins and your veggies. But just an example of how to start the program and to get you to a good fat burn state, so you can start losing the weight that you want in the time that you want, and then start progressing. But always lean on your coach for additional questions and any other guidance that you need. Oh, look at this. We got some updated scenery here in the neighborhood. They put some flowers down, and they put some rails over on this landing. So that is beautiful. We're walking that way. But not good, not bad. Very good upgrades here, making this a lot more beautiful, a lot safer for the little ones that come out to take a look. Just want them to work on this water a little bit and purify it a little bit more to get it blue instead of brown. But it'll do for now. So we'll take a look at this. Very nice. Very nice. We're moving over here. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Over the Hill Fitness. Dr. Ram Crespo here again. Thank you to those that have been following me consistently through my health journey. At this time, I have lost 70 pounds. That is 70. As you can see, this shirt is a little big on me, but it is one of my favorite shirts because it says on here, I may live in Texas, but I'm always in Giant country. For those of y'all that know me, you know that I'm a big New York Giants fan. That is the New York Football Giants, not the baseball team from back in the days, but the New York Football Giants. So that's where I'm from originally, but here in Texas now and still support Big Blue. So those of y'all that have been following me, thank you so much for your support. And hopefully this channel has been helping you. For those of y'all that are on the Optavia 5&1 program, and for those of y'all that are looking to start your health journey, feel free to reach out and ask any questions that you may have. I would love to help you on your health journey. For those of y'all that are not familiar with the Optavia 5&1 program, pretty much it is 5 fuelings that you get in your monthly box, and 1 lean and green that you prepare yourself. You can make that for dinner, for lunch, or for breakfast, whatever works for your schedule. So you break those in between 2 to 3 hour increments, the 5 and the 1, and that's what gets you to the optimal weight in this program. So if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe there on the bottom. Leave some comments in the comments section. I would love to hear what you have to say. And today what I'm going to do for you, something quick. It is a fueling hack, and the fueling that we're going to be using is the mashed potato fueling. This one is the roasted garlic mashed potato fueling. They also have the sour cream and chive. We're going to use the roasted garlic mashed potato fueling for this hack. It's real simple, and what it does is going to make this an awesome fueling. I also like to do this like a soup. Sometimes I'll just kind of put 1 cup of water, mix it up, follow the instructions on the back, and it tastes like potato soup. I love soup. You can also follow the regular directions, but this one I'm going to put on the Dash Mini waffle maker and put some cheese in it, and it is going to taste amazing. What an awesome fueling this is going to be. It's going to taste like cheesy hash browns, and if you love cheesy hash browns, this is what you want to do. I know the mashed potatoes also have a lot of other hacks that are out there, but this is one of my favorites, and I'll add some of those other ones as we get to it. So here we go. All right, so all you're going to need is 1 of the bags of the fueling, some water, and a mixing bowl. Of course, you're also going to need your Dash Mini waffle maker. Hopefully you have done that already and purchased one of those for the program. If you have not, that is a must. You need to get a Dash Mini waffle maker and some of the other Dash products that are out there. And I'll leave a description and a link in the description for you if you don't already have one of those Dash Mini waffle makers. So what you're going to start off with is 5 tablespoons of water. I know the bag says half a cup, but for this particular ingredient in this hack, we're going to do 5 tablespoons. So we'll start that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're just going to put in the contents of the fueling and just stir it up. The potatoes take a little bit to mix well. Just make sure you get all of that goodness in there so you get a good consistency, and try not to lose any of it. You don't want to miss out on this great recipe. So unlike some other hacks where you'll have to put it in the microwave first and do that and follow those instructions, this one will go straight into the Dash Mini Waffle Maker, excuse my language, the Dash Mini Waffle Maker. So it looks like it is ready to go, and we'll go ahead and go to the next step. All right, next we're gonna go up to the Dash Mini Waffle Maker. Once you turn it on, you know that blue light comes on and you know it is ready when that blue light turns off. So this one is ready. I'm gonna go ahead and lift that up. I'm gonna use my PAM. I know there's other sprays out there, but for some reason, some people have some difficulty with some other sprays, but PAM does it every time, and they have a different kind of PAM sprays out there. Just pick the ones that is best for you. Now, so we're just gonna put a little bit on both the top and the bottom. So I'm gonna take half of the mixture, and I'm gonna do about 2/3 of the half and put that into the waffle maker, or 2/3. So you're only doing half of the mixture because you're gonna make two. We're gonna make two of these awesome cheesy hash browns. Then I'm gonna use half of a Laughing Cow cheese. We're using the pepper jack. I'm gonna put that right in the middle of the mix there, and then take the remaining portion of that half and just put it on top and just spread it over. Try not to lose any there. And then we're going to close it. Just push it all the way down, and we're going to let it cook for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. All right, it's been 4 minutes. And comes off real easy. Look at that. Beautiful. We're gonna do it again with the other half of the mix. Don't forget, spray it down. We're gonna do 2/3 of the mixture. And we're gonna put the other half of the cheese wedge, and then put the remaining portion of the mixture on top of that. And spread that out. Try to get it all on there so we don't lose any. And then just close it, push it down all the way, and another 4 minutes. All right, so that's been another 4 minutes. You bring it down from the top there, comes off pretty easy. Look at that. Two beautiful patties here of the mashed potato fueling plus the Laughing Cow cheese. And now the best part, the taste test. First off, open that up. Look at that. So good, so quick, so easy. I hope you enjoy it. Leave a comment down on the bottom there and let me know how you like it. And if there are any other fueling hacks that are out there that you would like to see on my channel. Like always, it's a great day to be alive. It's a great time to hold each other accountable. If someone hasn't told you lately, you matter. Believe in the possibilities of being great, treat each other the way you want to be treated, and never be satisfied, as there's always an opportunity to be a better version of yourself. Have a great rest of the day, and see you soon.